What is up guys, it's Stuck in the Deck here, and welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a shop GUI in Roblox. So, the first thing you want to do is hover over Starter GUI, right click, Insert Object, and then they're going to want to insert a Screen GUI. This Screen GUI basically holds all the GUIs on your screen right here. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to insert object, and you want to click on text button. Now, when we click this button, it's going to open the shop GUI. So we're just going to put that on the side right there. We're just going to rename this to shop. Enter, and you can change this to whatever you want. I'm just going to do the bold, and I'm going to scale it. I'm going to make this like 35. You can make it the size whatever you like, but I think this is pretty good size. And then I'm also going to change this to, now basically what this does right here, this is gonna change like the shape of the button of the edges. So I'm just gonna like do the gray one, because I think that one looks pretty cool. Now you can make this whatever size. You can make it really small or about this size. I prefer like that, because it's really easy to see, and it won't get too confusing with our scripting. It'll make it a little bit easier so that we know this is our shop GUI button right here. And now I'm just gonna rename this to button. Now it doesn't matter what the name of your button is. It doesn't matter what it really doesn't matter at all. You can name it whatever you like. But now, you're going to want to go over to the Screen GUI and right click on that again. Right click on it. And you're going to insert a frame. Now this frame is going to be the shop where you can buy things. So you can make this whatever size you like. I'm just going to do it like that, because I think that's a good size. I'm going to make it mine. I just make like a gray color to match our thing, and I think that's pretty good. Now, you can change the scale. You can change this to like, this is what it's gonna like change the things like the button, like the edges. But I'm just gonna leave it at custom, and I'm going to rename this to shop. And I will now basically in the script, you're gonna have to put in the name of whatever you named your frame. So for me, say if you guys named it like a menu, then you put menu in the script. But for me, I'm putting shop, since I named my screen GUI right here, or the frame, to shop. So on the text button, you're gonna want to insert a local script. Now guys, make sure you guys follow along, because this can get a little bit complicating, so follow along. So you want to type script.Parent. Mouse button, one click, connect, function, and then these two things right here. And then you're gonna want to click on enter, and it will give you this end right here. And you're just gonna want to type script.Parent.Parent.Shop. So as you guys can see, it knows what I am typing. So I'm gonna click on shop, and then you're gonna click .visible equals not. Now that's basically it, but you are gonna need to add one more thing. So what I do is I copy this part. This is the only part you need. This is the part that you need to copy. Script.Parent.Parent.Shop.Visible. Click on Control C. Go to the end of the T, and then click on space, and then paste it in just like that. And that's pretty much all you need to do for this script. So I will leave this script in the description, in case you guys get a little confused. I'll leave this in the description so you guys can get it for yourself. It's really easy. Now you can start adding whatever you like in the shop. I'm just gonna insert like Let's just do an image label. These are just 2 examples, so I'm just gonna put like one over here, and then we'll just put another one right here. And then what I like to do is I have to get a text label, which you right click and then you insert object, and then I like to insert a text label. And then what you're going to want to do is I'm just going to call this label, because it just makes it a lot easier. So you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to rename this to shop. And then if you go all the way down and then you see this one, the text stroke color, I'm just going to make my text yellow, but sometimes this can't. Sorry guys, I actually kind of messed up on that. There's actually a lot of options, so this can confuse people. It even confuses me sometimes. So by the shop, basically by the text label, like whatever you name this, come down and then select the color of it. I'm just gonna do like this color. Sometimes you will see how to use this, and now it says shop in color. And then change the background transparency to 1, and then basically text scaled, and then basically you just made your own shop GUI. And the next thing you want to do is go to your shop, go to the visible, turn that off. So now if we test it, it will work. It might lag because of the scripting and stuff like that, so if you see lag, there's nothing wrong. It's just a script that you insert into your GUI. Now this does happen to me sometimes. Sometimes it will take a little while to load, but it does work because I've tried it. It works perfectly fine, and it works perfectly fine. And this is taking a while, so I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. So now if we are in the game, and if we click on the shop, it will bring up the shop GUI. Perfectly fine. As you guys can see, the shop GUI, it works perfectly fine. But if you want to add like an X button, and if you click on it, it will remove the GUI just like that. Now I'm going to do that right now. So what you want to do is turn the visibility back on. Now go to the right click on your shop, insert object, and you're going to want to insert a text button. And now just what I like to do is I like to do this, add the UI, and it makes it like a square, and I put it right in the corner, like right there. Fits perfectly. And then you can just do X like that, text scaled, and I like to make mine red, so I just select the red and I click OK. This is what I do with all my GUIs in my games. This is how I do my shops, because it's really simple, and it really doesn't confuse too many people. And yeah, and it's really easy for beginners, especially if you're starting scripting. I mean, this is what, like this script right here that I wrote, this is like really beginner stuff. So if you're not really good at scripting, this will help you out a lot. Now, when I first started Studio, I did not know how to script, but now I learned a little bit, and now I'm really good. So now I'm gonna rename this. I'm just gonna call this X, cause that's the X for the thing, so it's just called X. So the next thing you want to do is you want to insert a local script, and then you want to type the same thing, but it's going to be a little bit different. Now, I might mess up on this myself, guys. If I do, I'm very sorry, because it's really hard to remember scripts, and I'm pretty sure you guys know that too. So you want to type script.Parent, mouse button 1 click, connect, and then function, and then you're just going to go down the line. It's kind of like this other script. It's very similar. And then you want to type script.Parent. Guys, I'm actually confusing myself right now. Okay. script.Parent.Parent. Guys, I'm really sorry. .x .visible and then equals false or not. And I think that's pretty much all I need to do. So now if we test it, I don't know if this works or not, guys, but I'm really not good at scripting, so now we just gotta wait for this to load. And I think that's all you need to do for the scripting. I don't think you need to do any more scripting than that. I will do another tutorial on how to add like game passes in your game and add them as GUIs. I'll do that as a separate tutorial. So if you click on this X, whoa, oh, guys, oh my goodness, I actually never done that before. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we do shop. Guys, I'm really so sorry. I messed this up badly. Shop. Guys, hold on a second. Okay, yeah. So we go back to the script and you want to type shop. And then .visible. Oh, whoops. Guys, I'm getting a little bit confused myself here. I just, sometimes forget things. And, so basically what's happening here is when we click it, it's going to remove it. So basically script.mouse button, one click, connect function, script.Parent.Visible, and then equals false. Okay. So now if we test this, guys, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, because I forget a lot of things. So, yep. Okay, there we go. We did it, guys. I was doing it wrong. Guys, I'm sorry I messed up right there. So basically, I'm also going to leave this in the description. So basically what you want to type is script.Parent.mouse button, one click, connect function, script.Parent.Visible, and then equals false. So now we go back to our shop, turn off the visibility, and let's go ahead and test it. And if we test it, and if we click on shop, and we click on this X, it removes the GUI from the screen, and that's pretty much it. I really hope this helped you guys. I'll do another GUI tutorial on how to add purchase buttons on the bottom of inside your shop GUI. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.